How can I describe this catastrophe? I had worked hard for nearly 2 years, that I might infuse a spark of being into the lifeless thing that lay at my feet. I beheld the wretch, the miserable monster whom I had created.
Regarding Frankenstein is crowdfunding now. Go to bit.ly/REFrankenstein to support the show.
Have you met All Modern? All Modern brings you the best of modern furniture and decor all in one place. Save up to 70% during their big sale of the year. Update your space with modern dining tables, chairs, and more. All on sale at All Modern, a Wayfair specialty brand. Plus, get fast and free delivery. That's modern made simple. Shop the big sale of the year October 26th through 29th online at allmodern.com.
For adults with Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms, every choice matters. Tremfya offers self-injection or intravenous infusion from the start. Tremfya is administered as injections under the skin or infusions through a vein every 4 weeks, followed by injections under the skin every 4 or 8 weeks. If your doctor decides that you can self-inject Tremfya, proper training is required. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active Crohn's disease and adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Explore what's possible. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more or visit tremfyaradio.com.
Hello, everyone. The clip you're about to hear is from one of our exclusive Patreon episodes, and just like all of our other episodes, it might contain major spoilers. You've officially been warned. If you'd like to hear the episode in full, just head on over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/horrorqueers and subscribe today to get hundreds of hours of exclusive Patreon content, all for just $15 or less. That's patreon.com/horrorqueers. Without further ado, here is your Patreon clip.
So let's talk about the murder dream sequences. So the first one is we get to see this boy in a yellow down parka get murdered in the woods, and we fully shift, as you said, into 16mm-esque. It's very grainy. You know, whenever we see this visual aesthetic, we know that we're inside somebody's dream.
And the audio is also kind of mimicking like an old-timey phonograph as well.
Right. So what do you think of this? Is it just too similar to Sinister for you, or do you like how we distinguish sort of waking life and sleeping life?
I didn't mind it, but I am less impressed by it because of the Sinister connection. And also, if this wasn't even the same director as Sinister, I'd be more forgiving, but it is the same director as Sinister. So I'm kind of like, you're just dipping into your bag of tricks and not actually doing anything that's worthwhile. That being said, does this look neat? Is it kind of cool? Sure, yeah. And if you've never seen Sinister, this might rank higher for you.
This was fine for me. I liked it because it was immediately always obvious when we were in a dream and when we weren't. Well, but I will say projected on the big screen, it's not great. I actually think that this will play a lot better on the small screen where the grain is massive. It's kind of unpleasant to watch for long periods of time, particularly after this first murder dream sequence, because the two other times that we will see boys get murdered, it's immediately evident what's going to happen. So I was just like, okay, so we're just going to watch another boy get murdered.
Well, actually, you just brought something up that now I'm kind of like, oh, actually, I don't like this that much because you said, oh, well, no, because we always know when we're in a dream, when this stylistic choice kicks in. But, and again, not to bring up Nightmare on Elm Street again, but part of the horror of those films is you don't always know when you're in a dream sequence. You're in a scene and you slowly start to realize, oh, something's off here. And we're in a dream. And we don't have any of that in this film, which I think does, as you said, it makes this play out really predictably after the first one.
Yeah, because even when it's just sort of Gwen and she's being threatened by the grabber, as I said, there's some good action. I think the moment in the mess hall is actually really quite strong. But also, we always know that she's in a dream. So it's just a matter of, okay, how does she get out of this? Is somebody going to wake her up, or is she going to finally realize she can fucking do something?
Yeah. And you know, if I was like sitting in a room with Derrickson right now, and like he would probably say something like, well, we didn't want to just rip off a Nightmare on Elm Street, you know, and just like do exactly what it was doing.
Just rip it off. Who fucking cares?
And that's the thing, is that with the mess hall scene where I was like, yeah, but you're like, I waver between homage and ripoff for most of those moments in this movie. But like, if you're gonna like rip off the Tina scene as much as you do in this one, just fucking do the rest of it. It'll be derivative, but it'll be a better movie.
Well, it's the half and half, right? I mean, if you're going to do something original, then be original. If you're just going to do a straight up rip off homage, then fucking do it. But it's this middle ground where we are, but we're not. Yeah. And as a result, it sometimes feels unsatisfying.
True. And also, because do you end this movie feeling like this would be like a franchise, like leading into another like sequel with the Grabber as Freddy Krueger? Like, I didn't feel that when this movie ended.
No, this definitely feels as though the story is now complete. We have overcome our respective traumas. We have put the Grabber back in his place. Although I could see them, you know, coming back in a couple of years and saying, oh, there were other murders and those people are still sort of out there. But even that would then feel derivative of this. So we're just getting a more inferior product with each successive sequel.
Well, because the whole premise of this movie is that his power is because these boys' bodies haven't been found. But it's like, but they've never been found. So why did it take 4 years? But that's where the whole rules of hell, where it's like, oh, it took him this long to get his memories back and find a way out of ice hell, and then realize that the boys' bodies not being found gave him I don't know.
Yeah. Because what eventually comes out is that the Grabber was active, and then Finney killed him, and then obviously his power dissolved or whatever because he was dead. But then you're right, there's no reason why it then takes 4 years arbitrarily for him to come back with these young undiscovered boys. Like, there almost needed to be a line of dialogue like, yeah, it took him that long or something.
Which is what I took based on all the conversation, because we do have a pretty lengthy exposition dump in this movie. But honestly, that's why we needed the opening scene to be him clawing his way out of ice hell. Anyway, okay.
How can I describe this catastrophe? I had worked hard for nearly 2 years, that I might infuse a spark of being into the lifeless thing that lay at my feet. I beheld the wretch, the miserable monster whom I had created.
Regarding Frankenstein is crowdfunding now. Go to bit.ly/REFrankenstein to support the show.
Have you met All Modern? All Modern brings you the best of modern furniture and decor all in one place. Save up to 70% during their big sale of the year. Update your space with modern dining tables, chairs, and more. All on sale at All Modern, a Wayfair specialty brand. Plus, get fast and free delivery. That's modern made simple. Shop the big sale of the year October 26th through 29th online at allmodern.com.
I won't let my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis symptoms define me.
Emerge as you. In 2 clinical studies, Tremfya guselkumab, taken by injection, provided 90% clear skin at 16 weeks in 7 out of 10 adults with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis. In a study, nearly 7 out of 10 patients with 90% clear skin at 16 weeks were still clear at 5 years. At 1 year and thereafter, patients and healthcare providers knew that Tremfya was being used. This may have increased results. Results may vary.
Serious allergic reactions may occur. Tremfya may increase your risk of infections and lower your ability to fight them. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms of infection, including fever, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or cough. Tell your doctor if you had a vaccine or plan to.
Emerge as you. Learn more about Tremfya, including important safety information at tremfya.com or call 1-877-578-3527. See our ad in Food & Wine magazine. For patients prescribed Tremfya, cost support may be available.